What's up, YouTube? Look at this totally freaking red shirt that I got for Christmas. That is freaking beastly. That's like the best shirt I've ever had. Freaking Magic Missile. If you don't know what that's a reference to, search Dungeons and Dragons 8-bit reenactment. Actually, I'll just put an annotation in the video. Click on the annotation to see what it's from. It's freaking hilarious. Anyway, beastly shirt. My Christmas was good. How about yours? How was your Christmas? If you don't celebrate Christmas, how was your 25th of December? Let me know in the comments. Mine was great though. Mine was really great. Went back home, just about an hour north where my parents live. Stayed with them for a couple days. And then had to come back because I'm working on some stuff. Doing some rotoscoping for a video that we made for Awesomeness TV, which will be going up here pretty soon. And doing some sound work and things like that, and I couldn't be, around the chaos of my house during the holidays. In order to, I need to have a controlled environment to do my work. So I had to come back a little earlier than I expected, but that's no big deal. There's nobody here except for me. I'm the only one in the apartment for the next few days, and I'm actually really excited about that because I like that. I don't like being around tons of people. I'm not a real sociable type of guy. I like to be alone. I like having time to myself. Anyway, sitting here listening to some sweet music, and working on some speed picking on guitar. I've been playing the guitar for a long time, but I got to a certain level, and I prefer being a rhythm player. I really like sitting in the groove and doing really tight picking and being in time with the kick drum and the bass and everything like that. I really like sitting there, especially with rock and metal and stuff like that, which I like to play. Sitting right there with like the deep end of it and the rhythm is something I've always really enjoyed. So I got to the point where I felt like I was a pretty adequate rhythm player, and I kind of just stalled. I didn't really practice speed playing or lead or anything like that. And I think that was a mistake. Now that we're doing a lot of rock videos and things like that, I'd like to incorporate some solos and some shredding and stuff into there. So I've been practicing some techniques. Speed picking is one that I think I've finally gotten the hang of now. Just being able to, well, let me actually plug in and play you guys. The problem is I've always been really great with my picking hand and my strumming hand. I have a really good feel for rhythm, which is why I like, playing rhythm. But it's the left hand, the really fast stuff with the fingers and the scales and things like that I've never really gotten a good feel for. So that's kind of the way it still is. I've gotten this really fast speed picking stuff down, but I don't know any good scales to implement my new skill with this hand, with these fingers. So I don't know if this will be loud enough or not. Let's turn it up a little more. You guys can hear that, right? So like, I'll hold my pick a little differently. That was kind of close, wasn't quite it. I also got to relax a little more. The key to picking really fast actually isn't being really tight, it's being really loose, which was kind of different for me. I've always played really tight with my right hand. Gotta relax. Yeah, so just getting really fast with that. I'm able to switch strings. I'm getting too tight in my right hand. That's better. That feels a lot better. So now I just gotta learn some scales. I gotta start practicing some scales and arpeggios and things like that. And then I think I will be able to start really including some cool solos and stuff into our rock videos. And that's kind of my goal for the next year, is to get really good at specifically really fast speed stuff. So yeah, I've been working on that, as well as that other video I've been telling you about. See if you guys had any questions. Let's freaking find out if you had questions, huh? Oh, it seems like you guys liked our freaking video that we made back in high school. Well, I don't think I was in high school yet. Landon and Steve were probably sophomores in high school. I think I was 13 or 14 or something. But if you guys have any questions on this video, doesn't seem like it. It seemed like you guys pretty much were just laughing at it. No questions. So guess what? You're not going to get any answers. I did have one thing I wanted to talk about real fast before I wrap this up, though. So, there may be some of you who came to the WarialaskyDaily channels via my first YouTube channel, which was Eisen Wilshire III, and I did a lot of gaming videos like reviews and Let's Plays and things like that. So some of you who may have come from there may understand what I'm talking about, but I have gotten tons of comments, especially on that channel, about spoilers. And there's something I have a really hard time understanding where people are coming from that are so absolutely just uptight about spoilers. Okay? Especially for games that are like 20 years old. I did a lot of Final Fantasy reviews on that channel, and a lot of people were like, "Why, you're just spoiling everything, you're spoiling everything." Dude, the game came out in like 1991. Like, if you haven't played it yet, and you're that uptight about spoilers, why are you looking videos up on it? Because I think after 20 years, we have the right to talk about the story if we want to. And I'm even the type of person who thinks that even if a game or a movie or a book has only been out for 2 or 3 years, that's still ample time for anyone who wanted to read it or watch it or whatever, especially on like big movies. I'm talking about like seeing the Avengers, or like, big video games like Assassin's Creed or Halo 4 or something, or a new, Final Fantasy game. These big games that get tons of media attention that people know about. They know it's coming and they still haven't seen it or played it after like 2 or 3 years. And they still get uptight about spoilers. It's like, dude, you had more than enough time to check it out. Why are you complaining? I don't understand it. Okay, Kaysen, my roommate Kaysen, one of the three of us that do the WarialaskyDaily, he's really, sensitive about spoilers. But you know what he does? He takes precautions. Imagine that. He takes precautions. He doesn't go on Facebook, the night of a big movie release, if it's something he hasn't seen yet. He doesn't go look up reviews about it. He doesn't, he stays away from the communities that might be talking about it, because he knows he's sensitive to spoilers. He doesn't want to know anything about it before he sees it, and he doesn't go where people are talking about it. So if you're sensitive to spoilers and you know that, why are you going to the communities that are talking about that stuff? That's on you, man. That's not the reviewer's fault. That's not the people in the comments talking about it fault. If they want to talk about it, they can. That's what the comments are there for. So that they can discuss this stuff if they want to. You are the one that's responsible for avoiding spoilers. Don't sit there and complain to people about spoilers. And what really drives me nuts is when people will do this on like a Let's Play series. when it goes without saying. Like, they're playing the whole game from start to finish. Of course, story spoilers are going to be there. So if you go on to, like, Halo 4, Let's Play Halo 4 episode 24, and you're like, spoilers! Dude, it's Halo 4 episode 24. This is the 24th video in this series. Of course there's going to be spoilers. If you're sensitive to spoilers, stay away from the freaking internet, especially, you know, media sites where they're going to be talking about this stuff. It's on you, man. It's your responsibility. You can't say people spoiled anything for you. You spoil it for yourself by going there. Anyway, it drives me crazy when people do that. It's like, oh, you spoiled it. I didn't spoil anything. I'm talking about something that I think there has been ample time enough for everyone who wanted to experience it to go experience it. I want to discuss it with them now. I want to have, you know, I want to talk about it with people. I want to see what they thought. I want to see if they can give me insights I didn't see. That's not spoiling it. Sorry for the rant there, but I had to get that off my chest. It's really been bothering me for a long time now. Thanks for watching. Ask any questions you want about anything I've said, or let's have a discussion about it. That'd be cool. Peace!